Hey guys, just got my Thompson Chain Church Bible Publisher 3-piece in iron calfskin with white thread. This was gifted to me by my buddy Joel. Just want to say thank you, Joel. And he's getting the handy size that I sent off to him. It was kind of like a double gift type thing. He blessed me with this, and since I had that little one, I wanted to send it off to him. See if he'll like that one better. This one just didn't really grab him all that much, so send him off that one. So hopefully he'll like it. I hope you like it, Joel, when you get it. This thing I love. I like the grain. I was kind of concerned about the white thread, but it looks really nice. It's a very just a very clean, polished Bible. It's just very nice, guys. I'm really impressed with this one. I like it a lot. You know, I love my church Bible publisher Bibles, but this one's really unique. I like the feel of it and the way it looks. It has a grain structure kind of like my wife's has, where you can see the grain on the front there. And then on the back, you get the normal kind of look that you're used to. But yeah, it's very nice. I've been trying to work in the leather, get it to kind of bend over the corners there. As you can see, gives it a nice look. Kind of like the Skylar calfskins that they have. They kind of do that. Very nice. It only takes a little while to do that. Just pressing on there and rolling that cover up. Don't be afraid to do it, guys. It makes your Bible look a lot cooler. When you get these out of the box, they do feel kind of plasticky. They feel kind of just, in a way, they kind of feel, when you first get them out, you think, oh, this thing's kind of cheaper than I thought it was going to be. It kind of feels foamy or something like that, if that explains it at all. But you have to get them worked in, because they're so compressed, and they're just straight from the factory. They put in that book block and just put them in a box for you. They make sure that all the gold isn't stuck together, but that's about it. So you have to really break these things in, and I've seen people have a hard time with the stiffness at first because of the leather that they put up here in that leather lined. They really do go very far. I know you were explaining that in your video, Joe, on this. It goes in a good inch just about there, and it kind of makes that a little bit stiff. And as you can see, the cover's nice and floppy. It opens right up. Been working this thing a little bit. Still got a little bit to do with the book block of getting worked in, but mainly it's okay. Let me show you guys the date on this one. 2017 from Kirkbride. It's a Kirkbride print. It's not printed up by church publishers. They're the ones that just bind the book block. As you can see, that does the same thing. If you guys want to look back at my handy size video, if you haven't seen it, I explain the difference between the handy size Smithsonian signatures. The nice mirror finished gold gilding is really reflective and beautiful on that Bible. And then for some reason on these King James editions, these are like that, straight from the factory from Kirkbride too. It's something to do with the signatures, something different. I'm going to try to notify them, not notify them, but ask them why it does this. I know some people think it's because they didn't sand the book block down very good, but that's not the case, because these things will come with a mere polish from the factory when you get them from Kirkbride, and then within, instantly using them, it does this. It does like a staggering effect. Let me do a close up here. See how it staggers like that? So you get the page this is where the marker is, so it's moving it back a bit, but you can see how it staggers with the signatures there. And it makes it to where every single page just kind of easily, it's really easy to get to every. I like it. I know that it takes the gild off and gives it kind of a funny look, but it's just something I like. I actually really prefer that, in a sense. Call me weird, but with these Thompson Chains, it's just a weird characteristic that they have. It's the way it is. It's the way it's always been. I like the paper in the Thompson King James. You'll get cockling. So if you're somebody who hates cockling, you're going to get it with these King James Thompson Chains. You won't get it with the handy size, just barely at all. And you won't get it with their other editions, like the King James, or not the King James, but the New King James. My NASB was kind of like that, but not really. And their newer ESV, all those newer editions, for some reason, have a different paper. It's more glossy. The only paper that's different is the King James regular size that comes from Kirkbride. and it's always been that way. It has a grainy texture to it. You can feel the grain in the paper. It's not as silky, shiny, smooth. It's a little bit thinner. You get a little bit more ghosting with this paper, and you get that cockling. But I like the sound myself. It's not cockling from water damage. You can get cockling like this where it goes snap. You'll hear like a really large snap, and the paper will be really stiff. If you'll see it, I have a video called Stiff Bible Signatures. Back then I didn't know what was really going on, but it's a water damage, moisture damage that can happen with papers. But this one don't have that. It's super floppy, typical King James Thompson Chain. But as you'll notice, it's very, what do you call it? It's like an onion skinny paper. It's that India paper. And it's just super soft. It's unique to the Thompson Chain, King James version. The only thing I have an issue with Thompson's is their red ink is not really red anymore. It's getting more and more pink as the years go by, and kind of disappointing. It's just something you have to kind of live with if you get a King James regular size from Kirkbride, and in their other editions it's kind of pink. Well, not kind of, it's a lot pink. And I wish Kirkbride would go back to doing a darker color, and I'll show you when I say go back. If you go back many years into the 80s and 70s, you're going to get a much darker red. There was some times where they did it kind of pink, but I'll show you here the red in this compared to that. You guys will have to see. Now the camera's not going to get it as much because it likes to enhance colors a little bit, but as you can see, the red, it's just a lot more red. This was in 2003. So as you can see how red that is compared to that pink? Big difference. I'm getting a little bit upset about this. It's, you know, I do say I just live with it, guys, and just deal with it, but this is getting rather ridiculous. It's not a thing of church Bible publishers. It's a Kirkbride thing. Okay, so you're looking back at 2003, so you're 15 years ago, we were getting this nice, decent red. I mean, it's actually a pretty good red. It doesn't bother me. It's a nice, just red color. It fades out a little bit on some pages, but not bad on this 2003 print. But these new prints, it's just way less. They're kicking back the ink darkness and color. I mean, it's bugging me. I can't help it. It just drives me nutty. But other than that, I love these Thompson Chain Bibles. The print throughout is really good on this one. The black print is it's really good. You get your normal stuff in the back. I've done lots of reviews on these. I just wanted to show off the cover and rant about the red, or the pink, if you want to call it pink, red. I call it pink in this Bible. It's no longer really a red letter Thompson. It's turning into pink letter Thompsons. And, you know, their older Bibles prove it. If you've got an older Thompson Chain out there, you guys, and you want to do a video and show people what I'm meaning, I guarantee you if you have an older one, you're going to see that it's different compared to the new ones. You know, you might get some printings that were more pink, but yeah, it's changed. So, something that's just bugging me. And here's the same thing. This is my wife's. So you can see it's got pink, Jesus in pink. It's not really red. But the Bibles themselves are just awesome. The bindings are just amazing, guys. $75. My wife noticed that the 3-piece makes the Bible look thinner, even though they're the exact same size. This one has a little bit looser fit of a cover, so if you get the 1-piece calfskin, it has more of a loose fit to the cover and gives it more of a rounded effect right in here. This one has more of the cover fits just right. You know, it's not too tight, it's not too loose, it's just right. But this one has a looser fit cover. I like that feel. I just like the way it gives kind of a look right there. As you can see how it curves there on the spine, and then this one doesn't do that as much. You know, you still have a curve, but you can really feel the edge of the book block. This one, you feel more air. See, you can see how it pushes down. It just has a nice feel there, and then this one, not so much. It's more of a snug fit with that 3-piece. But man, the overhang on this one, I love. It has a nice, good yap on there that hangs over, just nice and clean. Gives it a very professional, more premium look to it. And I say if you're somebody who's on the fence of getting this 3-piece with the white thread, get one. They're really, really nice. I think they're very, very, just a very premium quality looking Bible. That's all I can say. It's just beautiful. The ribbons were done in pretty good. They're right next to each other though, which is kind of weird. Never seen that. But church usually puts them a little bit further apart, as you can see here. Well, actually, those are together too. I was thinking of my turquoise Bible. So maybe this is something they do with Thompsons. If anybody else has one, you can look at it for me and see. Yeah, they're right next to each other. Very weird. But this one has a instead of the yellow and black that you find in that Thompson, this one has white and black headbands. Isn't that cool? So it matches the string and that leather. Really like that. It's very pretty. So anyways, there's another A+ from Church Bible Publishers to me. I love these Bibles. It's not their fault that Kirkbride's doing a lighter pink kind of red letter. That's a Kirkbride thing. So don't blame Church Publishers. I would love to see Kirkbride give them the rights to print the King James version of their Bible. That would be awesome, but it ain't going to happen because they have to buy these text blocks from Kirkbride. So remember that, guys. These are bought from Kirkbride, and then they bind them, and you're still getting them at fair price, guys. $75. Even lower right now. They're doing a 10% discount this month. So hop on in there, and when you ring it up, it'll show the actual price. I had mine drop down. My handy size dropped down quite a bit. I was really happy with that because it saved me some money, and I was able to get that open Bible for my wife this month. So that was really nice. Oh, word of warning, guys. If you watched my open Bible video, I'm glad I brought that up. You want to go by this number on the back. That's the number you want to order if you go to christianbook.com and order this. A fellow sub, she just bought one, and it came and it was stitched. But she had noticed in my video, thank you, Sandra, appreciate it so much. I didn't notice this. In the video, I put it up on my video now in the description. It has a completely different, well, not completely different, but it's off just by one number, 7558. This one's 75578. So this one's 75585. You don't want this one. That number will be a glued text if you get it. These ones are coming from China, so the book block says it's made in China, or printed in China, and then this says that it's made in the U.S., printed in the U.S. So, yeah, that total mix-up with that box. Maybe it happened in the store. I don't know. They just, found this Bible, put it in the wrong box or something. But I'm happy that they actually put the right Bible in there because they are stitched, and they feel a lot different on the edge. She said that in the comment that's on my video, how it's more rounded in here. It's not as sharp. And you can just tell the difference. If you have a glued one, the minute you open this up, you're like, wow, big, big difference. It just makes it just way more flexible. The cover even feels different. It feels like they did a better glue job on it when they put the cover on. And this is probably the only bonded leather that I would say, hey, I'm perfectly fine with it. It doesn't feel like it's going to be that stuff that disintegrates, that old bonded leather that you'll see from Kirkbride and Schofield, the Oxfords that they do, the bonded, they disintegrate over time. This actually feels like it's pretty good. I like it. Whatever they made it out of, they did a good job. It has a soft fill. My original video of my New King James one, that thing was horrible. I mean, it would just stand up like that right out of the box. This one doesn't do that. It has a really relaxed feel to it and doesn't stand up like that. So big difference. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time on the next review I get. Right now, I don't know. Don't know if I have any Bibles that are going to be showing up. Oh yeah, I do have a Allen that was gifted to me that's coming. It's an Allen navy blue 7C, and I'm totally stoked to get that Bible. So look forward to that one in a couple weeks, guys. It'll take quite a while for it to get here. Probably not till the beginning of next month sometime. So anyways, God bless everybody, and I'll see you then. Take it easy.